all the water that came from the northern areas above the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
And all that water drained in and dried up. And that's how you get salt beds. Well, these aren't salt beds. They have 1 million years. They've been excavating the salt underneath the Mediterranean Sea for 50 years. They have 1 million years more of extraction of the salt from those domes. And if you look at them, they're monstrous. They're the size of this entire valley in a dome at the bottom of the fucking Mediterranean Sea. And they just drill down into them, they just drive down into them and core them out. They don't leak any water. They're salt capped.
Wow.
Okay? That's how much climate change. The Mediterranean Sea, at one time, I believe they said it was 3 miles below sea level. 3 miles below sea level. It was 140 degrees.
Wow.
It was that. The air pressure was 3 times it was at surface level.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes. And we're talking about climate change.
Yeah.
Okay? And that only happened when the dinosaurs were around. You go, wait a minute. All those continents started doing that together, coming back together, when the dinosaurs were around. And the way they figured this out, because they were all one continent,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And they came together and turned, as they were splitting, and Africa was coming back up to reach the North European continent, as South America was going across. Well, bam, these things collided and shut off the water. And the hole down there, it's like, I think it's 1,700 feet, the crevice between the Mediterranean and the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow.
That's what it is now, but at one time it closed up. And so we got these huge salt flats down there, and they're going, wait a minute, the temperature must have been extreme. Okay, and this is when the dinosaurs were around. And and at one time we didn't even, one geologist, I think it was in the 1890s or something like that,
Yeah.
he looked at the map and he goes, wait a minute, those would fit together. So he used all this time and he sparked his curiosity, and then people started figuring it out. Well, they took samples of the flora and the fauna from here and here, and the mesosaurs only existed here in shallow freshwater lakes in Africa, and only existed in South America, in Brazil, in the shallow freshwater lakes, which means that's the only place they ever existed. But if you put them back together, they were exactly the same. Either that, or what they say is the mesosaurs got wings and flew across, which you know how impractical that is.
Yeah.
So obviously when the mesosaurs were around, which is 100 million years ago, the continent started to split. And that's why we have different dinosaurs in the South American continent than we do on the Eurasian continent. You have Giganosaurus, which is a huge T-Rex. And it was separated from T-Rex because T-Rex is found in the North American continent.
Yeah.
Giganosaurus is found in the South American. They were once related, but they have been apart for millions and millions and millions of years, and
Wow.
they changed. And in South America, bam, came back up and collided. So you got all these strange coincidences, and you go, how crazy would the weather be?
Yeah.
And we're worrying about 3 degrees in 100 years.
Yeah.
And it just shows the fact is, it's not the weather. Just like the alien thing, they find the most implausible thing to scare you. Oh, it's going to destroy everything. No, it's going to destroy all the people's valuable possessions. It's called beachfront homes, and New York, and all these expensive places will be underwater.
Yeah.
Of the people who invested in these, and they just can't handle that loss is going to happen in 100 years. They're going to lose all their properties. And they don't want to lose trillions of dollars worth of property, so they're going to try and make us pay for stalling this event, which can never be stalled. You can't stall nature. And what we're doing, yes, it's affecting the climate, but no more than a volcano every 100 years, a major volcano. And we just had a major volcano that just spewed so much shit out. So it's like, okay, we're fighting a losing battle with our money to save some rich people, which is way less than 1% of the population, is making the whole population pay for the fact that they're going to lose out.